Of course, we're coming straight from the Kickstarter, where we had a very amazing story of filmmaking in the country. Of course, there are many amazing stories, and this morning too, on Tech Note, we have something that is really amazing. I'm honestly, personally, I'm excited about the fact that men are going to gather. Now, how often do men gather? Most of the time, it's at the bar, at a picnic, or even just an impromptu meeting between 3 guys, 4, or even 10. And then the talk is about anything, cars, investment, money, and no doubt women. But what should men be talking about when they gather? The things that matter: investment, money, and how to move forward. And no doubt the Phaneroo Christian Ministry is going to be gathering men. And here to give us an overview of what is going to happen and exactly what conversations are going to take place is Pastor Zach Mutiawa. A very good morning and welcome to Morning at NTV.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm very well.
I can see you're one good man.
Thank you, sir.
According to what I see, being a pastor at Phaneroo Ministries puts you out there as a man who is supposed to be, well, a beacon of light for very many others. Yes, one that has to be emulated. Give me an idea of the challenge of being a leader for a ministry like Phaneroo.
Okay. You want me to give you, thank you so much. I'm humbled to be here. Yes, like you said, there are many challenges that men go through. Not just being a leader, but men.
Being men.
Yeah, so there are various challenges, but I thank God that we have a source who is God himself. And like men are created in the image, the likeness of God. Yeah. So despite the various challenges, like any man would face, we have a God who takes us through all these things. So maybe basically I would want to say for a leader, it's just the expectation. Yeah. Because as a leader, we're expected to be an example. And so there are many expectations from people. But what we do is our reliance is on God, absolutely. And so whatever challenge comes our way, we trust.
You trust that God is in control.
Exactly.
That means the man at the core of society and given the family should have God as a foundation. Exactly. No doubt. We shall be hearing a little bit more about that. Christian men gathering to talk money. Why did you choose money?
Well, money, well, we're going to, let me be on, first of all, say that we're going to discuss many issues concerning money. It's the 360.
Money is the catchword.
Money is, money, I think it's probably, it's been put there because men naturally, by God, have been ordained to be leaders, to be providers. So because a man fends for his household, naturally money is a key issue. And so when we're having this conference, that's one of the issues we touch. And we're going to have a whole session on finance, on money, on investment, how to invest, what to invest in, the mindset behind it. So it's a critical thing for men. If you're not going to discuss that, because most men are trying, they're busy out there trying to do something. So we're going to touch not just only money, but many issues that concern men on that day.
Okay, that's very interesting. I like the overriding ability of money to be able to come. It's something that, of course, is going to attract very many men. Others are going to come specifically to understand how do I make more money. But of course, in wanting to understand that, there is a lot that they're going to pick from the conversations. So what other conversations are going to make this gathering what it is? What are you going to talk about? For example, relationships, how to work. People are grappling with what to do, when to do, and how to do it. Exactly. The nature of work itself today is something that is challenging for a man. People are wondering, what kind of work should I be doing? When should I engage in that kind of work? Should I do the kind of work that people agree with? Or should I go about doing something as long as it puts bread on the table? Are those the conversations that you're going to delve into?
Yes, but maybe let me just give you a brief understanding of what we're going to do. It's a full day, first of all. From 8, the doors will be open. Kololo, we're going to be at the Kololo Independence Ground. From 8 a.m., the doors will be open. At 9 sharp, our program will start. And our program is in such a way that we look at That's the Man 360. So at 9 a.m., we'll have a company called Ultimate that will take men through physical fitness. Because a man, physical fitness, they'll give you tips, they'll give you share some tips, we'll do a little bit of exercise, so all men coming. Ensure that you put on something light, a t-shirt or something. So you have to flex your muscles, because it's important that a man's body is healthy. Then also we'll deal with issues concerning the mind, the brain, the intellectual side of a man. The brain also has to be exercised.
That's right.
You understand? Because we are thinkers, we are visionary people. So we'll have a few things also to touch that area, because we're not just affecting the physical side of a man, but we're also affecting the soul, the mind of a man. And then we'll have a session on with various men from different walks of life who have gone ahead of us, who are examples in this country, to talk about finance. And there will be a Q&A session, which also our man of God, Apostle Grace Lubega, who is the vision bearer of the ministry, will be a part of. And they will discuss all issues relating with work ethic, relating with money, relating with investment, all issues concerning money in that area of life. Remember, this is an event that also is full of fun. There's going to be food, the exhibitors, you know. So a man should know that it's a
the fact
360.
that you thought about food.
Yes, there's food. There's going to be drinks. We're going to have gospel artists also in the breaks, you know, ministering, do some performances. And also we'll have different companies, exhibitors. We have some companies that are going part of the exhibition, banks like Equity Bank, NSSF, Ultimate Fitness, tech companies will be there, book companies like Aristoc, you know, that's men, we are readers.
Men need to read.
And then also, we shall also have a session with other men, and it will handle issues to do with family, career, being a great husband, being a father. Right. Those are questions that men raise, okay? For example, one of the questions that we've been asked a lot, especially during the lockdown time, was violence, men, you understand? So those are things that we'll handle. Then eventually at the end of the day, we'll have prayer, and our man of God, Apostle Grace himself, who is the vision bearer of the ministry, will crown up the day with a word, with prayer, with ministry to the men. So it will be a day that I want to be honest with you, if you're a man out there, come expecting to be touched entirely.
Wow. Come expecting to be touched entirely. Your entire life, finances, intellectual aspects, work, spirituality, and all that. Of course, I'm told the president will grace the occasion. Is it true?
No, I
read somewhere about the president.
I don't know.
You are here. Let me just go about, you know, as a journalist, I do deal with facts, so I'll be honest. What President Yoweri Museveni will be? Museveni to address men's gathering tomorrow.
No, I think, no, we actually don't have any idea.
Right here is Zach Mutiaba, a pastor at Phaneroo Ministries, saying, okay, several men are slacking, they do not want to work or look for jobs, especially when they know their wives have some money. God ordained men to be leaders, providers, nurturers, protectors. Provision is part of being a man. You cannot be a leader and not provide. That's something, of course, you touched on later. The reason I'm looking at this is the fact that, well, there you are. The president is expected to be there.
I think
your communications guy.
As far as we're concerned, we have no information on that.
Jen Nafula, Daily Monitor, has the story, so you're going to have to look at that. The Phaneroo Ministries International says 30,000 men from Uganda and other countries, including the United States, are expected at this particular conference. Who's coming from the States?
No, we have, Phaneroo is a ministry that is all over the world. So we have different members all over the world that subscribe to Phaneroo, and usually on such events many come to fly in. It's not only the United States, Africa, Asia, different people have come in to be a part.
All right, let me just have my producer give me a clip of something that is very exciting regarding dropping it at Kololo Independence Grounds, or ceremonial grounds, where this particular gathering is going to take place. It's of course a place that you should be able to, grace yourself, but most importantly, it's always important to rethink whatever stage or station in life you are at as a man. There is need to evaluate what is going on, how you intend to go forward, but most importantly, where God is in this whole picture. Many of us think we are big, many of us think we are wise. God is everything. So at the end of the day, I like the fact that the Phaneroo Ministry is priming this particular gathering to be able to help men get focused. How do I take part in the conversation if I'm just hearing of it for the first time or watching Morning at NTV?
Okay, the first thing is come and be a part. Come to Kololo grounds.
Just arrive.
That's arrive. But also later on, we are on our very own station, Manifest TV. We have a TV. We'll be on live. We also have an application, the Phaneroo app. You can download it and then get onto our TV, especially for our members who are out of the country. And also later on, some sessions will be live on YouTube. Yes.
Okay. I would like to just read a quote from Pastor Mutebi. Pastor Mutebi is one of the team leaders there?
Yeah, he's one of the pastors.
Okay, there's a quote here that says, "A total man is one who discovers purpose.
Yes.
When a man has no vision, purpose is very hard to discover. Yes. Men lose out on purpose and responsibilities because they don't have a clear vision for their families." Now, that challenge is grave for the man today. So much so that we tend to equate vision to the practical aspects that are going on. The men who are not seen to be up to something are regarded as being visionless. To the extent that those who are seen to be up to something are seen as the guys with a vision. And it's a challenge. But as you answer that question, let's first listen into this clip, and of course that tells us exactly what's going to be going on. That tells us exactly what's going to be going on. That tells us exactly what's going to be going on. That tells us exactly what's going to be going on. That tells us exactly what's going to be going on.
Yes, sir. It's just about time.
That tells us exactly what's going to be going on.
Yes, sir. It's just about time.
That tells us exactly what's going to be going on.
God wrote it and said, in all these things, you are more than a conqueror. Gentlemen, yes, sir. It's just about time. Yes, it is. Go green.
Season 5, 14th May 2022 at the Kololo Airstrip. Phaneroo, make manifest.
Amazing stuff there. You have it, the men coming out of the sea like Navy SEALs heading for the men's conference. Of course, you can expect a lot that is going to be going on. Just in 30 seconds, could you please just talk about the question that I had asked earlier, the fact that the one who is appearing to be working or some money has vision, and the one who doesn't is seen as visionless.
Yeah, like the Bible says, it says, my people perish because of a lack of vision. So vision is very important for men, because men are leaders. You cannot lead without a vision. Vision is sight. You should be able to see something beyond the physical eye, something you have in your mind, a vision. And when that keeps you steadfast. Despite
no doubt. We do hope those watching right now have taken note. And of course, we know vision can always be improved. If you're working on anything, please do refine it so that you become the ultimate man. Now, Zari dancers are up to some real creative stuff that ensures that the body, the mind, and everything else around your well-being is good. Let's take a look at what exactly they are up to in what's happening.